Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? Lisa Domian, Solid at My Core Health and Fitness. Happy Thursday. Wanted to come at you live and share my day one tips around being a balanced mom. If you haven't had a chance to check out my video yesterday on kind of my introduction for this series, please go back and take a listen to that. I've also got a blog post posted up too. I'm so thrilled so many of you are excited and waiting for this series. So I feel blessed. I feel thankful that you're willing to kind of come on this journey with me. And by no means, I am not an expert. I am just sharing kind of things that I've learned along the way, readings that I've done along the way, devotions, reflections, kind of how I've put together my journey of being a mom. And I just want to share it with all of you. And if you listen to my live video on Monday, I talked about you need to be you. So what I'm sharing is my journey, and my hope and my prayer is that some of the nuggets that I'm sharing with all of you, you'll be able to take some bits and pieces and work them into some little bit of your life and, twist it or tweak it in a way that works for you so that you can hopefully become a more balanced mom. A couple things before I start today's topic is I know many of you on my personal page and business page have been asking me, this is the book, one of the books that I use daily for devotions. And if you can see, it's Shauna Nyquist and it's Savior. And I have to give a shout out to my dear friend Liz who gave me this devotional book. It is absolutely unbelievable, and everything in the past week or so has been about moms and mom's journey and having grace for ourselves as mom and grace for other people around moms. It was all about grace today. It was super, super wonderful. The other book that I use a lot is called Hugs, and I can't think of who it's by right now, but I will. I'll share that with you in the next couple of days. But that's the other devotional book that I use. And again, if you follow me on my personal page, which is Lisa Domian, I posted a piece from that today. So today's topic, I want to talk about day one, and this is what I would like us to focus on, and it's a very simple topic, and what it is your life matters, and your values and your beliefs and your priorities do matter. I think we're all so busy right now as moms. We're trying to, some of us are working, some of us are home, we're shuttling kids here and there, school activities, trying to feed our kids, trying to take care of ourselves, trying to take care of a dog or an animal. Run, go, 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 go. We're trying to have it all. And I personally believe that we need to stop thinking that we can. And I have learned this the hard way, and I'm a type A personality. But really, in the end, what I've learned is that you don't need to have it all. What you need to have is balance. And that's part of the reason for this series and why I'm sharing with you. And so to me, the very first thing in finding balance is taking kind of stock of your life right now. And that is my task for you today. And I actually have 3 questions that I'd like you to reflect on. So yes, there's going to be some work with these lives. So I want you right now, and if you will, if you're coming along on this journey with me, I would encourage you to have a notebook or a journal of some sort, because there'll be some time for you to write each day. But so day one is about kind of taking stock of your life. And so here's what I want you to do. Number 1 is I want you to write down everything you do in your schedule from the minute you get up to when you go to bed at night for 4 days. Write down everything that you do and do for other people. What does your schedule look like? Write it down. Everything that you do. Okay, so that's step number 1. Step number 2, then I want to ask yourself these 3 questions, and I'm going to move you over here a little bit so I don't miss them. From that list, what percentage of those 4 days was spent in these 4 buckets? 1, your kids. So how much time was spent on things for your kids and doing things for your kids? 2, how much time was spent doing things for your household? 3, how much time was spent on your own self-care and your personal needs just for you? And then number 4, how much time was spent on you doing something that was of interest to you or one of your priorities? So let's say go out with friends, if that's one of your priorities. So what percentage of time was spent on your kids, your household, your self-care and personal needs, and then your interest and priorities? Question number 3, what is draining you? What is kind of sucking the life out of you right now? And lastly, what can you take in order to kind of, when you look at your schedule, what can you take out of your schedule? Maybe look at, well, just look at the 4 buckets. What could you maybe take out of your schedule in order to invest some more time in those last 2 buckets? Now, when I say that, I am assuming that bucket 1 and bucket 2, your kids in your household, maybe are higher than 3 and 4. If I'm wrong on that, please tell me below. I would love to know. But my last question to you is, if 1 and 2 are higher, what would it take to balance it out a little bit more and have number 3 and number 4, meaning more about you, kind of come into line? So I would love to know your thoughts on that. I actually have some thoughts and some recommendations, but that will be in my blog a little bit later today, so you're going to have to stay tuned to that. So there's my task for you today, a little bit of an assignment. Would love to hear from you. Would love to know your reflections. Love to know what your homework looks like. And I hope you'll join me for day 2 tomorrow in this series of how to be a balanced mom. So thanks you guys for joining me. And hopefully I will see you on the page with your reflections here. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Thanks you guys. Happy Thursday. Bye.